Good morning. My name is Michael R. Roser, and I am Chief Coaching Facilitator and co-founder of my company, Strategic Life Coaching, LLC. Please join me for this video and others at my website, abundantlifeslc.com. Well, guys, congratulations to all of you. It warms my heart. Cards and letters coming in on your journey. Gentleman from Cincinnati is winning, as he called it. He is down 15 pounds during this 7-week period. I'm at 13.5, and most of the averages are coming in around 5 to 7 pounds, which is exactly on target. And I reminded my friend in Cincinnati that I love competition, but this isn't a competition. This is about developing a lifestyle that's sustainable. Congratulations on getting the weight off, and it comes down to, guys, how we're feeling each day. And if we're feeling that power and feeling that source of strength that we're trying to tap into, that's buried deep down inside of us, and we simply have to engage it and activate it in any way that we can. So yesterday we talked about North, and we talked about turning into that cold winter wind and that slap in the face that it gets us after we've spent some time. And by the way, the gentleman in Cincinnati said, "Sweat lodge, what the heck is that?" And I said, well, have you tried a sauna or a steam bath, or just getting out, in the heat, around Cincinnati? It's very hot and humid, like it is in Chicago. So point is, get out in that heat, get your body activated, and then take some time to try to find that vision and that insight as to which direction now you want to point yourself based upon what you're seeing, what your body's telling you physically, what your mind is telling you emotionally, and hopefully how you're feeling and engaging that spirit, that air, and breathing that in. So today we're going to go east now. Okay, second part of this series. So east on the Native American medicine wheel is red, and that denotes physical, spring, and infancy. And the tenet of this in turning east is to gain some peace. So if we follow that, the other words that are used on the medicine wheel are harmony and balance, and this one, which is, I think, very important, which is accepting our divine inheritance. And so what is an inheritance? Well, I think people focus just on one thing with regard to inheritance, which are property and money and possessions that they get as a point of succession from a loved one. But there's another part of inheritance that we get that we cannot control, and that's genetically what we're inheriting. And I inherited rheumatoid arthritis and some other things, anxiety and depression, that I didn't have any control over. I got those from my family genetically. And the point is that each day now I have to deal with what I was given and what I inherited. And I believe that with proper medications and with exercise and good nutrition, I can keep those things at bay and keep their progression and their effects of that progression at bay, as long as I am taking some action on those things each and every day. So if I find myself, and again, going way back, if your life is in great order and you're the person that you want to be, and things are going well in your life, God bless you, terrific, congratulations. If things aren't going well, and you're finding as you pray and meditate that life isn't going the way that you would like it to go, then tapping into a power and tapping into the spirit that I'm talking about may be of some help to you. So that's what I was referring to as a source. Where's my power, and where is my abilities, and where's my capacities deep down inside of me? How can I engage those and get those out and recognize them, deal with things that I inherited genetically to make myself the person that I want to be? And so you also probably inherited a lot of other things, I would argue, at least the friends, my lifelong friends that I'm associated with, we inherited pretty good minds, pretty good thinking ability, pretty good base and foundational on our financial side of assets, and we've worked very hard and we've gained a lot of things and we inherited a lot of great things. I have people tell me, a pretty good sense of humor, and I have some talents that I was given. And so those, along with the things that I need to fix genetically inside of me, is the point here. Where's that source? Where's that energy coming from? So if I'm in my sweat lodge and I need to turn east to this rebirth in this springtime and getting myself going again, then turn to the east. So the other part of this that's, I think, important here is, as we look at and accept our inheritance, we start to gain some things. Yesterday we talked about empathy. Today we're talking about gratitude and service towards others. And I believe now that's my purpose in life. And I went from a person who was materially motivated and had this big gap and this big hole inside of me that I thought I could fill with other types of things in my life, bigger, faster, greater, and it always left me wanting. And now I look and I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm grateful for the things that remained, even though I was impaired for a long time, physically, emotionally, and spiritually bankrupt. And now I can look back on all of that and accept it, and I can move on with a healthier, more positive attitude, and this idea of gratitude for what I have is very profound in my life now. And it's something that allows me to have this peace, this harmony inside of me, and this balance. So I do the tasks that are in front of me now. I spend some time for myself, meditating and praying. I do my exercise. I'm trying to eat a good diet these days, and I have peace about that. I don't have this anxious, depressed feeling and this overwhelming attitude that life is caving in on me now. I'm able to do these things and to keep this pace, a normal, nice pace to my life, and I have balance now in my life, and I am grateful for that, because it didn't exist before I started trying to tap in to this power greater than myself for wisdom, knowledge, abundance, joy, happiness, all of those things that we're going for at Strategic Life Coaching. So the last part that I would put here is purpose. I believe now that because I'm taking some time to plan, I'm taking some time for myself, that I have a purpose now in life to give back some of the things that I've been richly given. Recognizing that I'm foibled, recognizing that I'm not perfect, but now I can look at life in a much greater, grander perspective, and that's what I'm talking about here, of finding power, finding like-minded people at a health club, or like-minded people in a prayer group, like-minded people in a business group, a big business success group that people go to when they talk about how to make their company better. All of those things are purposeful. You're seeking to change, you're seeking for more abundance and joy in your life, and that is the point. And so I hope this is helping, guys. I really do. Keep the cards and letters coming. It's wonderful stuff. I love to hear from all of you, and let's keep going. Tomorrow we'll talk about heading south. Take care now.